Happy Halloween. Just kidding. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, there I am. Hello. Welcome to our yoga practice tonight. I'm glad to have you here. We are going to begin with our bones and laying down on our mat. So let's go ahead and find our way down onto the mat. Bend the knees and place your feet on the floor. Drop the hands to your sides. If this feels intense for your neck, you could put a pillow underneath the head or the neck. Take a few breaths right here. Let the shoulders spread out underneath you. As we breathe in and out, we might think about the masks that we wear, not just at Halloween, but throughout our day, our week, pretending we're fine or not in pain, hiding how we might be having some trouble. Right here on the mat, we're going to let all of that go, showing up as our most authentic selves. With an exhale, let's drop the knees over to the left, taking an easy twist. Inhale, bring the knees back up through center. Exhale, we're going to take them over to the right. Same thing, easy twist, rocking those knees from side to side for a few more breaths. Inhale, they'll come up through center. Exhale, drop over to the left. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale over to the right. Try that once or twice more on your own. You can add on any additional movements that might feel good, maybe kicking one leg out to take that twist a little deeper, or turning the head to look the other way of that foot. So we even out through both sides. The knees will come to center. We'll breathe in. Good. Exhale, straighten the left leg out in front of you, and then open the right knee to the right side of your space, placing the bottom of the right foot against your left leg. If this feels like a lot for your hips, you could put a pillow or a blanket underneath the right knee so we're not rolling to the right side. Instead, just gently letting gravity create some space for those hips. Inhale, let's lift the right knee up. Exhale, bend the left knee, place the left foot next to the right. Hands to our sides, inhale. Exhale, go ahead and straighten the right leg out. Then we're going to open the left knee to the left side of the space, placing the bottom of the foot against the right thigh, using that blanket or pillow underneath the left knee, especially if you did on the first side. We'll keep our hips facing up so that our body doesn't roll to one side. And take a few breaths to soften through that left hip. Good. With an inhale, let's lift the left knee back to center. Exhale, bring the right knee in to meet the left. And then we're going to lift both feet off the ground. Take the hands around the backs of the thighs. Rock and roll yourself the length of the spine a couple times, building up enough momentum to come up to seated. Now, if that doesn't work or it feels like too much, you can always roll to one side and then press up to a seat from there. Good. Finding our way up to seated, hands can drop to the lap, sitting up tall. We're going to breathe in, exhale it out. Good. Keeping the ribs facing forward, reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop the right hand down, send the left arm overhead. So we keep the front of the ribs facing forward, right? And we're getting that stretch along the side of the body. Maybe let the head hang to the right. Inhale, let's come up to center, reach the arms to the sky, ribs face forward. Exhale, now the left hand drops down as that right arm reaches over. Long side body stretch here. Noticing if we kind of drop that right shoulder forward, rolling it back. Remember, keep the ribs open. Inhale, come on up to center, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, lower both hands all the way down. As our hands come to our sides, we're going to circle around at the wrists, a few times forward, a few rounds back, maybe wiggling into the fingers, get the blood flowing all the way down to those fingertips. Exhale, relax the hands. Let's extend our right leg out to a 45-degree angle and bring the left foot to the inside of that right leg. We're going to turn so that our ribs are over the right leg, dropping your hands around the sides. So inside and outside of that leg, looking at the right toes, fold forward. We can keep our hands outside the leg, or we can reach down the right leg and use that grip to pull us further over. Again, we're going to keep our chest, our ribs squared over that right leg. Notice if the left shoulder is pulling back, and we're going to encourage it to go forward. Good. Keeping the chest forward, let's walk our hands towards the center of our mat. So that right leg stays out, our hands come forward. We feel the stretch start to change down that right leg. Ribs are over the center of the mat. Neck can relax so that head falls far. Breathe in and breathe it out. Inhale. Let's walk ourselves up to a seat. Take your time. Exhale, open the left leg out to that 45-degree angle. Bring the right foot in. Good. As we switch out the legs, we're going to turn so our ribs are over the left leg, and then walk the hands out, melt the chest down. Good. We're going to walk our hands towards the center of the mat, keeping that left leg out. Chest comes forward. Keep your bottom on the earth. And breathe. Inhale. Let's walk ourselves up to a seat. Take your time. Good. Then exhale, we're going to straighten both legs out long in front of you. Relaxing through the backs of the knees, dropping your hands down to the lap, we'll breathe in. Exhale, lower the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Now, if this is already a pretty intense stretch for your neck, keep your hands right where they're at. You want a little bit more sensation, the left arm will extend out, flexing through the palm, keeping the left hand off the earth, stretching, reaching through the heel of the hand. Exhale, release the hands to the lap, lower the chin to the chest. Inhale, let's lift our head back up to center. Good. With an exhale, now we're going to drop our head over to the left ear fall to the left shoulder. Breathing down the right side of the neck, you may stay here or extend the right arm out for more sensation. Good. Exhale, drop the hand to the lap, lower your chin to the chest. Inhale, take a big rotation with your head all the way around. Do that again a couple more times, big circles around. When we're ready, we're just going to switch directions, take those circles the opposite way a few times. Good. We'll meet with our chin to our chest, head hanging heavy. Then walk the hands forward down the legs towards your feet, maybe grabbing hold of the toes or the ankles or the shins, dropping the head down, breathing into the back body, the low back, maybe the tops of the legs, those glutes. Letting any expectation of who we think we should show up as, just letting that fall. Instead, allowing the authenticity, the uniqueness of our practice to shine through here. 2 more breaths, making this seated forward fold your own. Inhale. Let's take our time releasing the grip, rolling up to a seat, stacking our bones one on top of the next. That is the last thing to come up as we breathe in and breathe it out. Good. Let's take an inhale, swing the legs around and come to tabletop on our hands and knees. Then we're going to walk the knees back a little bit, the hands forward. So it's kind of like an open table. Or if you think about it like a table that is maybe a little older, those legs aren't doing so good. We've got a little bit more of an openness here. We're going to take our hips and start just by rocking those hips from side to side. Good. And then we're going to circle our hips around. These circles can be as big or as small as you want to make them. Shifting the hips forward and then taking them back. Across the heels, inhale will come forward and around. Exhale again, circling back once or twice more, just like this. And then we'll switch directions, circling the hips, evening things out, exploring how it feels to change sides. As we even out in both directions, let's open the knees, shift the hips back towards the heels, coming into our child's pose. Arms extended, forehead to the earth. Create length from the tailbone through the back of the neck, space between the bones of our back. With an inhale, let's lift the hips, coming back through table. Exhale, we'll swing the legs around and find our way to a seat on the mat. As we come to a comfortable cross-legged seat or extending the legs out in front of us, we'll drop our hands to the knees and sit up tall. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Let's place one hand over the center of our chest, the other hand over the low belly. Close the eyes and tune into the sound of your breath. Notice how the chest and abdomen rise with each inhale and fall as we exhale. Savoring the beauty of your breath. Maybe taking a moment of gratitude for this space where we can move freely, free of judgment from others and ourselves. Let's continue to move with authenticity as we bring our hands to our hearts. And inhale, lift the thumbs to the forehead. Exhale, bow forward. We can say namaste.